had a phone call, like you do, from the farmer. He's got a lot of rooks and stuff in the area, especially on this field. There's a lot of pigeons. Now it's a barley field. We had a lot of rain lately, so all the barley's kind of flattened. I came out here yesterday about 5 o'clock. And I would say about 100 pigeons feeding off of it. So I'm just going to sit here now for half an hour. Just do a bit of a recce. See how they're behaving. Because where I want to sit, there's an oak tree right in the middle of the field down there. It's about 300 yards away, so I've got a bit of a walk to get to it. But I'm going to travel light. I don't want to carry too much stuff. I'm not going to set a hide up. Luckily enough, the tree, I can just sit under the tree in the shade, no hide. Well, like I said, I'm sat under the oak tree. It's quite good actually, because there's quite a nice sort of bowl around the tree with the tree in the middle. I've just set up a little patch of wild oats here that I'm just going to sit in between. Now I'm kind of head height, because I'm only short anyway. I'm sort of head height with the top of the barley, which is quite good. So I can keep myself down nice and low. And hopefully when they come in, they're not going to see me. That's the plan. Well, the wind, I've got the wind coming from the left, blowing out to the right, which is ideal really. I've set about 25-30 decoys just in one small laid area, because we all want to try and pick the birds that we shoot. I'm going to lose a few. We all lose a few in standing barley because I haven't got my dog. There's no point bringing a dog out in barley because the barley does a lot of damage to the dog. Gets stuck in their ears, their eyes, and their throat. Really unpleasant for dogs. So yeah, I'm going to lose a few, obviously. But I'm going to try and shoot them over that laid patch. A lot easier to pick, a lot easier to find. Just all depends how they behave, really. So I got to, we all know we got to sort of do what the pigeons do, really. There's a good reason why we come out and shoot pigeons. I mean, at the end of the day, it's to help keep the food prices down. I mean, it's the farmer that gets hurt the most. I mean, the big supermarkets will only sort of pay a certain price for stuff, so they can sell it onto us as cheap as possible. But you get sort of 300 or 400 pigeons feeding on a field of barley, for a few days. The money they've lost is thousands. I mean, so we all got to do our bit. People need to understand that why we do this is, at the end of the day, to keep food prices down. I mean, there's people out there on the poverty line. They can only just about afford a loaf of bread. We all like to go out for a nice beer. Yeah, I mean, they have to be shot. They've got to be controlled. There's no two ways about it, Left alone, within sort of 3 or 4 years, the pigeon population will be astronomical. It's going to put farmers out of business, raise food prices to a stupid amount. So the sooner we get this message across, the better. Well, the cartridges I'm using today, I've got Game Ball Clear Pigeon, which is a 32 gram 6 fibre wad. Only ever use a fibre wad. And the RC Romagnola, however you want to pronounce it. And that is a 31 gram 6, also a fibre wad. I mean, both just as good as each other, I think. Both quite a hard-hitting cartridge. Always use fibre, never plastic. He wants to go throwing plastic around the countryside, not me, not really. But no, I recommend either one of these cartridges, really. Very good. Well, I'm up to 10 now. I've shot 10. Still only been able to pick 2 of them, which is really sort of annoying me, but never mind. I did bring some floaters today, so I'm going to put those 2 on the floaters. Hang on. They're decoying okay, still quite early. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning at the moment. There's a few flying around, sitting in some trees. I'm going to set a couple up on some floaters. Yeah, they're coming in again. Look. Right, as I was saying, I'm going to put some on some floaters just to try and draw them in that little bit better. They're decoying okay. A lot of flying over. But it is still only 10 o'clock in the morning. It's going to get better. It's going to get good. Well, I've set the floaters about 10 yards up from the head of the pattern. Seems to be working all right. Oh, there's another one. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's drawing them in, but what I might do is move them actually into the pattern, because they seem to be heading straight for the floaters now and not for the pattern. So maybe a quick shuffle around and might improve things again. Well, I often get asked what I do with everything I shoot, catch and kill. Well, the answer's simple. I mean, I either eat it or sell it on. I never waste anything if I can help it. Now, we were always brought up by our granddad. I mean, he was a shooting man all his life. I mean, he would never waste a thing. I mean, he taught us if you're going to kill it, eat it. You know, do something with it. Don't throw it in a ditch. You've taken its life away. You can't take it away for no reason. We're all out here to protect crops and stuff, and you know, help the farmers out. But, I mean, just eat it, sell it. It's, you know, it's such a nice, lean, natural meat. A lot of people just come out for the thrill of shooting. I don't. You know, I've got that mindset. If you're going to kill it, do something with it. Make a use out of it. Well, I've shot 42 so far. It's now 1:30. I think I've managed to pick, I don't know, about 25 of what I've shot. Like I said, what I'm trying to do is just shoot them as they're floating over the decoy, so they land nice and soft on top of the laid barley. Otherwise, they come in nice and hard and they bury themselves underneath the barley, and obviously without a dog you can't pick them up. Like I said before, it really does. I do not like leaving birds behind. But we're out here to protect the crops. Now, if I don't come out and shoot them, the farmer's going to ask someone else to come and shoot them. And I've got about 1,000 acres here that I shoot on, and I'm the only one that shoots it. So I've got to come when the farmer calls, you know. There's no point saying, oh no, I don't want to come because I can't pick the birds up. He's going to get rid of me. He's going to get someone else. So I've got to keep coming out and I've got to keep shooting the pigeons. Simple. I mean, one of my best investments has been the shot cam. I've got to admit, ever since I've got it, my shooting has improved quite a lot, because what you tend to do is concentrate more on actually hitting the bird, because obviously you want to hit the bird, and you also want to try and film it as well. Saying that, I just missed one. Well, I want a bad day after all, really. Shot 69. Only managed to pick about 30, 31. That's just the way it goes in standing barley. I mean, you don't want to go doing too much damage to the farmer's crop. So you've got to weigh up the cost, really. But no, very good. I started shooting at about, I think about 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 4:30. I've packed up, going home. Gonna come back Saturday, give it another go. Just try and keep on top of it a minute, you know. I mean, I suppose it's about another couple of weeks yet to this barley's cut. So I may get a few more days shooting off of it. But yeah, very pleased. Very good day. Cheers.